everyone, welcome to Stratele Studios. I'm Jeff Castanon. Welcome to another No Pawns Reaction and Observations video. Today I have a request from my awesome viewer, Ralph, who wanted me to check out, and this is going to be an interesting one. This is Chris Halligan and Jess Reinl. I think it's Jess stands for Jessica, I believe. And they're performing Shallow from A Star is Born with Lady Gaga. Yeah, you remember this tune. It's performed 2019 at the Waterford Peace Proms, and let's get into this, and then we will chat about the performance afterwards. I think the audio is not the greatest on this, so you'll have to be a little patient, but let's watch it, and we'll chat about it afterwards. All right, here we go.
Ladies and gents, please welcome to the stage Jess Reinl and Chris Halligan.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling in all the good times. I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I feel myself
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling in all the good times. I find myself alone for change,
What a great song for them to do. I wish I knew the ages of these two singers and what exactly the Peace Proms 2019 concerts are, because this is new to me. Two very strong vocalists. I as soon as the guy started singing, I was really really impressed. As I've said before, I listen for a lot of the really subtle things that a seasoned vocalist can do. Because those are the nuances that really make those performances emotional and really connect with the audience. And I definitely heard it in both of these singers. But the one thing that came to mind as I was watching this, because I know the dynamics of this song, I know how the song goes, and I know that this thing shoots into space, at a certain point for the female part of the song. And the original is just absolutely incredible, brilliant. Lady Gaga just kills this song, and it's hard to like not comparing everybody who does a cover of this to Lady Gaga and her execution of it, because when she hits that power band, she does it so incredibly well and effortlessly. And that rasp in her voice, it's just so perfect. But what I wanted to share with you, when I was thinking about, and this is not just regarding this performance that I just watched, but in general, that when you have a song like this, let's talk about the female part of this, because the male part doesn't really skyrocket like the female part on this. But I was thinking about the importance of getting the setup right, because the first part of this for the female is very pulled back, and that is just as important as blasting into space with the killer power move on this. And for a vocalist, you have to be very careful to not overly anticipate the skyrocket part, because otherwise it's just kind of really not giving that first part its due, just so that you can get to firing off all of your guns, later on, which is what sparks the audience and gets them excited. And that's always the payoff, right? When you hit that part in the song, that's when the audience goes crazy. So you so want to get there, right? But you have to be careful, because that setup is so important, because you have to make that connection with the audience, so that when you do blast like that the audience just melts, right? So that setup is so important. So having said that, yeah, I think that I was more emotionally connected with what he was singing at the beginning when it was backed off than what she was doing at the beginning. So he got me, and more than her for that setup. But she still did an absolutely amazing job, because when she did go into that second part, she just killed it. And, the whole audience let her know that. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Don't kill me in the comments. But Ralph, thank you so much. That was really cool. It was fun to watch. And yeah, they had that orchestra behind them. Boy, what more can you ask for? All right, I'm going to put links in the description. Come back for more cool stuff. See you next time.